The former Dolphins head coach Brian Flores now suing the NFL and all 32 teams for discrimination in hiring practices. And the lawsuit specifically names 3 teams, and that includes the Broncos, specifically John Elway and Joe Ellis. Flores says the Broncos never considered him as a serious candidate when he interviewed for their head coaching job in 2019. In the lawsuit, Flores says some of the Broncos interviewers showed up an hour late and hung over to the interview. Flores talked about it on CNN this morning.
Well, I show up to the interview. I think it was an 8:30 a.m. interview. They're late, which is unusual for this process. And look, I know I'm not alone in this. Where you're the only. I believe I was the only minority interview, and just the entire process doesn't feel like you're an actual candidate, and that's unfortunate.
That was Brian Flores today. He made the allegations in the lawsuit yesterday. The Broncos denied them yesterday as well, saying everyone was on time for the interview and that their team was fully engaged for the 3.5-hour session. Of course, the Broncos ultimately hired Vic Fangio shortly after that interview. The incident with the Broncos was only the beginning. Flores tells NBC News' Gabe Gutierrez why text messages from Patriots coach Bill Belichick was actually his tipping point.
When you realized that he meant to send that text message to someone else, what went through your head?
I was humiliated. There was anger, there was disappointment, disbelief, and that was really the tipping point. That's when I should be given an opportunity. I've earned that. I have. I've spent 18 years in this league, working in different departments, spending a lot of time away from my family. Away from the kids I love, the wife I love, making a lot of sacrifices. I earned the opportunity to interview and not have it be a sham interview.
Flores feels his lawsuit is about much more than himself. He says it's about representation in coaching.